Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings, salutations, as always, to the hopefully elect. It's the brother Azariah, back with another lesson through the Spirit, touching on these drone sightings, quote unquote drone sightings, and the fact that, to be quite frank, America is over. This place is done. And the Lord is truly manifesting the end through all these signs that we're seeing in the earth. And you know we're at the end because you weren't seeing stuff go down like this 10 years ago, 15, 20 years ago, further back than that. All right, you may have had certain things go on, but the day and time that we're in now, everything is on the table. You see in the chariots, all these nations are gearing up for nuclear war. Troops are being moved. Famines are about to take center stage in the earth. No doubt come next year. So a lot is happening. A lot is going on. Mass death is enveloping the earth. So look, the Lord is manifesting the end in through the mouth of the prophets. Okay. So within the past week, there's Esau. He's been terrified because he's been seeing things of which he doesn't quite know what they are and how to make sense of it. But he's putting a narrative out there that these are drones, all right, which I don't believe that these are drones. I believe that these are the chariots of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. But of course, Esau, he uses his mainstream news platforms, which is really disinformation, to deceive you into thinking otherwise, right? So what he's really seeing, he's not showing you on the news, because again, he has to control the narrative, all right? He has to put things in perspective that is to his favor. But see, what the Lord is really doing, he's making it so Esau can't pull the wool over the people's eyes no more, because we're in a time where people have answers. They're desiring to know the truth because they've been lied to for so long, you see. So now you have a lot of whistleblowers coming out amongst the Edomites, and they're letting it be known, like, hey, listen, these so-called drones that they're talking about on the news, they're not really drones, but it's something else, otherworldly, all right? Because when you look at the descriptions that they've been given of these so-called drones, they're coming out the water, at 500 miles per hour, going back underneath the water, traveling at the same speed. Of course, they're reappearing and disappearing. They can shape shift. All right, they can turn at a 90 degree angle at the drop of a dime. All right, like it's nothing, man. These are the chariots of the Most High, which is outlined in Ezekiel, the first chapter. You see the wheel within the wheel. All right, and we're in the days and times now where these things are taking center stage. The Most High is showing Esau his destruction that's coming, and these devils are terrified, no doubt. So this is what you have going on now, due to all these sightings, all right, which they still don't have an answer for. This is from Patrick Humphrey. The FAA orders airports to shut down over drones, state of emergency. All right, so we're going to check this out, of course. Get some precepts, and I got some other things lined up as well. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying.
The FAA has ordered flight restrictions, and they are now shutting down airports inside of New York right now. The FAA is ordering airports to stop flights and to shut down the runways. We are also getting lawmakers calling for a, quote, state of emergency to be declared. So let's get into the details here really quick, guys. Please just hit that like and hit that subscribe. I'm posting every day, keeping you guys updated on this big urgent news, and it just helps to get these warnings out. I appreciate that. So this is what's going on right now. The New York governor has now issued a speech, and she's calling on the federal government to have answers for this drone mystery after we had a shutdown of international airport runways, right? This happened on Friday night, late at night. We had the runway shut down at Stewart International Airport, and Governor Hochul of New York is demanding the federal government to step in. She's saying, quote, "This has gone too far." All right, so what's going on here in this situation? And it says that she noted that the Orange County facility was shut down for hours because of unidentified aircraft. They said that drones were entering the airspace of these airports.
And they've been trying to spin the narrative that these drones are from Iran. They said that they saw an Iranian mothership off the coast of I think it was the west coast or the east coast, something like that. But that's all BS, all right? Because again, the way that they describe these drones, so-called drones, there are no drones that are out, at least that the public has access to, that can maneuver as these quote-unquote drones are maneuvering. You see? So something else is going on here, man. Esau, he's putting the narrative out there that this is from Iran, of course, and they're spinning that narrative because they want to justify war with Iran. You see, so they're gonna use whatever boogeyman that they have to use to justify going to war with these certain nations. But at the same time, while these nations are gearing up for war, Esau and the other nations as well, because it's not just in America, but they popping up all over the earth, and and we'll get that, all right. But meantime, while Esau, the beast, is getting ready to go to war with the kings of the east, he's seeing these chariots all over the place, right? And he can't do nothing about it. And Esau already knows what these things are, right? Why you think they made a space force years ago? Because they've been seeing these chariots. Esau been seeing these chariots, man. You go back to the first presidency of Donald Trump. That's one of the first things he did was make a space force, right, years ago, because the activity was high back then. But how much more now? 7-8 years later, they seeing these things at an all-time high, and it's making them afraid, because it's like, damn, our time is really up. And this is why these devils, they're about to come down with great wrath. They have been coming down with great wrath, but they won't put it, they're about to ramp it up to the next level come next year, 2025. All right, because you have to understand, these elites, they're old and they're dying. All right, Esau knows that his time is short. So when the elites were younger, they wasn't really coming down that hard on the people like that, because they still wanted to enjoy their rulership. But see, now that they're at the end, they're at the end of the road of their lifespan, they're dying and decrepit and stuff like that. They don't care anymore. All right, they're about to throw everything in the kitchen sink, man. All right, because Esau's mentality is, if I can't have it, if I can't have everlasting rulership, then nobody will. All right, this is why he's going so hard on the people. This is why he's going so hard in destroying the earth. All these damn food recalls that you've been having this year alone. All right, this man is on a mission to destroy everything. All right, as Yahweh Shah said, the thief cometh not before to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And the thief is Esau. All right, he's stolen everything. He's stolen his rulership. He's stolen heritages, nationalities. He's stolen lands. He's stolen resources. Right, this man is the thief. Let's continue.
And this airport services both commercial and military flights, and is right next to the New York Air National Guard base as well too, where the 105th Airlift Wing is stationed. Okay, so none of this really makes sense. What's going on here? If this was legit.
If I want a career in cybersecurity and have multiple six-figure salaries before the beginning of 2025,
legitimate from the military, they would issue NOTAMs. They would issue notice to airmen and let them know that they are going to be intruding on the airspace of this airport. They've been here for decades and decades, this airbase, and this has never been an issue. And all of a sudden, but at the same time, they're telling us these are safe. So what is going on here? Okay, what exactly is going on? And the FAA shut down this airport, okay? And we also had mysterious drones that were causing problems as well too at LaGuardia International Airport and Newark Liberty International Airport. So what's happening here? This is all very strange and weird, and she is urging the state police to, quote, coordinate with federal law enforcement to address this issue. And she also said that the Biden administration should give federal law enforcement support in the region to, quote, ensure the safety of our critical infrastructure and our people. So, what's going on? She directed the New York State Intelligence Center to actively investigate drone sightings as well, too. So, there's a disconnect here, right? Either the military knows what's going on, they're not telling us, or they don't know what's going on, and that's why nobody knows. But there's a
And that's the element of it as well, because Esau, he's seeing these things. Now, who knows? All right. We know that Esau, he got that Project Bluebeam, and he's using the AI to project certain things out there. But we know for a fact that he's also seeing the chariots, because insiders have came out and they've told you that, yeah, the U.S. has been in contact, or they've been seeing these, vehicles for quite some time. All right, but we also know Esau, in his attempt to control the narrative, he's going to sees to take control of this phenomenon, all right, and use it to his advantage, because we know that he wants this NWO, all right. We know that he wants the NWO, and he's going to go to drastic measures to achieve that. Okay, even using deception, all right, staging a fake alien invasion, all right, setting up a the false image of Cesare Borgia. Okay, so we're in some heavy times, man. But this is what you have going on. Airports are shutting down, all right, because of all of these strange phenomena, and this is bugging out the people. All right, so now look at this. All right, now this right here, this is a TikTok of where these drone sightings have been seen, all right, as of December the 14th. All right, notice that pretty much the whole of the United States is lit up, man. You see that? The whole of the United States, from the West Coast to the East Coast, east to the West, is lit up. You see? So look, man, as it says in, let's just get it. Amos, the 9th chapter. All right. Amos 9 and 8. It says, behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve. Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. All right. So this is the time where the Lord is getting ready to deliver his elect, man. All right. But his eyes, clearly, his eyes are upon the sinful kingdom. You see it. The whole of the United States is lit up, man. And this is the most of any nation on the earth, man. All right. America has more so-called, as you see here, UFO, UAP, and drone sightings than any other nation on the planet. Why is that? Because this is indeed Babylon the Great. Okay, this is the great whore, man, in which the Lord is going to destroy. All right, when he returns with the host of heaven. All right. So let's get this. Yeah, now you see that when you look at the other nations, they have sightings, but it's not as concentrated. You know what I'm saying? Like you have in Japan, you have sightings in Japan, you know what I'm saying? You have some in China. You have these nations, they're seeing these chariots as well, but it's not like how you see in Babylon the Great, man. You see the difference. All right. Look, they over there in the land of Israel heavy. I wonder why. All right, listen, man. The Lord got something for all you heathen. All right, but them small hats, they're getting watched. Okay, you look at so-called Africa. There ain't really too many sightings over there like that. All right, but you see the main concentrations of these sightings in where? so-called Europe, all right, which is really Western Asia. Look, check that out. Look at the UK. They lit up too, all right. Got them in Germany, France, Spain, you know, the EU. Okay, the eyes of Yahweh Shai are upon the sinful kingdom, man. That's the point. Look at that. The UK is lit up, all right, all over the place. So you can't tell me that Esau don't know what's going on, all right. Esau is seeing his destruction, his demise, man. But look at this though. This is the most out of any nation. This is not a coincidence, man. All right. As we just read, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, man. Babylon, the great America. So this place, as it says here, the United States is doomed. This place is destined to be destroyed, man. This place is completely through. All right. The Lord about to, hey, look, the Lord about to lay this place out, man. Seriously. Now, we can look at this as well, all right, because, again, Esau's been seeing this stuff for a very long time. And this is a video that I uploaded about a year, damn near 2 years ago, in which this is a compilation of videos of chariot sightings. Okay, as you can see here, the Edomites are scared of the angels and chariots, watching to the end. All right, so in this compilation, pretty much you see all the reports, all the sightings, all the videos, the news reports of the chariots that Esau been seeing. Now I'm at the particular point where this Edomite, hold on, with this old Edomite, this devil right here, all right, he was terrified. All right, now we're gonna play it, but he's gonna tell you, all right, what he saw in these chariots, in these so-called UAPs, all right, which made him terribly afraid. All right, so let's check this out.
Help get us over.
Okay.
Hey, those things are real.
Okay, but if there are craft, there are beings.
Okay, people have asked me about, I call them vehicles, okay?
Right.
Now,
And indeed, they are vehicles. All right, these are the vehicles of our brothers, the angels, okay, which are dark skinned, brolic, swole, all right, men, all right, that operate these vehicles, man. All right. It was a video of the brothers in the LA camp, an angel popped up on all those brothers, man. All right, watching over those brothers out there. All right, and that angel was swole, man. All right, and he had a very austere look on his face, and this is what Esau was seeing. Okay, and you can tell when this Edomite was talking, he was having flashbacks, like he could feel it in his bones, man. Because what he saw really terrified him, because he's like, damn, these niggas gonna get us, man. All right, let's get it.
I did not call them objects. That was too neuter for me.
Okay.
I had a Stanford professor said you ought to call them objects normally. No. They have all of the qualities of a vehicle. Mm-hmm. They can move. They're just like a missile or anything like that. So that much we can say about them, for sure.
Okay.
So I'm calling it a vehicle.
Okay.
Okay, somebody comes along and says, well, now where would you manufacture one that's 2.5 Earth lengths long? And that's a hard question to answer. However, if you think of it in terms of its living entity, it's just another kind of thing that we've got in our universe. And it can grow and grow and grow and grow.
Okay,
So it can be an EMP and it could itself have life.
Uh-huh. So are you not positing the idea that those vehicles contain, beings who are, maybe like us?
Yeah, I only go along with government images. And if you want to know about people kind of thing, there is the ship that picked up the Voyager capsule at Alameda Naval Shipyard, and they have a picture there of I think it's the Apollo flight that Buzz and Neil were on. But anyway, there is one image there that shows black people getting off.
You heard that? Let's run it back.
There is one image there that shows black people getting off.
He said there's one image there that shows black people getting off. So Esau already know what time it is, man. And these are the conversations that they're having behind closed doors. Because they'll tell you on the mainstream media, oh, these are drones, right? These are drones from Iran and Russia and whoever. But they know what's really going on here. They know the truth, man. They know that it's the angels that are in these vehicles operating them, man. Once again, as we just read in Amos 9, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, man. Okay, the angels are watching this place. And when you go back even to ancient Sodom, all right, the Lord sent the angels to ancient Sodom, didn't he? Right? The Lord sent the angels to ancient Nineveh, to the Tower of Babel, to what? Go down and see what the children of men were doing. All right, the angels are the eyes of the Lord, man. So anytime that a kingdom is about to be destroyed, the Lord sends his angels. The Lord sends his messengers to see the wickedness that's going on within the land. Okay, this is why when you saw that TikTok, America was lit up with these sightings. Okay, because America, listen, this is the most wickedest kingdom on the face of the earth, man. This is the most wickedest kingdom that has ever existed. So, of course, this place going to be destroyed. All right, but as you heard this devil Edomite tell you, there were pictures of black people coming out of these craft. All right, this is what's making Esau afraid, because he has nothing to combat this, man. All right, and he knows that his time is up. Let's go. Let's go to 2nd Ezra 9. That's like 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter. We'll get that first. 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter. In verse 8, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right. So the end of Esau's world is being manifest through, let's go to 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. Okay. In effects and signs, man. Okay. Let's get it. 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 5. It says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and effects and endings in effects and signs. Right? So the effects and signs, man, these chariots popping up, earthquakes happening all over the place, wars and rumors of war, famine. Okay, this is the end of Esau's society. All right? Let's continue.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Not dark, black.
Black skin.
You heard that, devil? He said not dark, black. This devil lean forward, man. Hold on.
Naval Shipyard, and they have a picture there of I think it's the Apollo flight that Buzz and Neil were on. But anyway, there is one image there that shows black people getting off.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Not dark, black.
Black skin.
Really black. Yeah.
Were they tall?
Yes.
Very tall? How tall? Do you know?
Well, they got up the doorway. I don't know how high that is, but
Well, what?
it's safe. 7 feet would be probably a conservative estimate.
This devil said that these were very black men that came off of this craft. They were about 7 foot tall. You see? So look, Esau is through, man. And you can see the look on this devil's face. He's like, yo, this is insane. And he can't believe that he's seeing this. And this is a lower level Edomite. So what about the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and all those that really know what's going on in this earth, man? How terrified are they seeing that their end is literally at the door, man? Hey, call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right? Knowing this truth, having this testimony in these last days, man, this gives us comfort because we see our enemies is about to be blown out the frame, man. All right, Esau, you through. We tell you to your face that you through, you goddamn devil.
Have you heard about Clark McClellan's statement about that?
Huge cigar-shaped ship appeared over the Air Force Base. These cigars...
Now, what are we going into? These airport bases, right, being shut down because they're seeing these craft hover over them. Listen up.
Shaped ships were over a mile in length. One of them landed on the airport landing strip area. When it touched the ground, it created an earthquake like about a 3.5 to 4.0. It terrified everybody in the area. The back of this craft opened up, and several hundred young men with huge, heavy weapons came out of two sides of the ship and formed a protection line around the ship. And the people at that Air Force base, the commander, had a meeting with the individuals that were aboard this ship, and this particular race that landed those ships and that are seen in these huge...
Now, when you hear Esau had a meeting, you know, I don't believe Esau had a meeting, all right, with these angels, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of this stuff, you know, you gotta remember that Esau, he's a proud man, all right. So he wants to put himself in the position of the Most High. Like, oh yeah, you know, they came off the ship and we had a conversation with these men. Listen, man, once the angels come back, they ain't coming to talk with nobody. They're coming to do the Lord's will, all right? They coming to put down the business on Esau. So they, you know what I'm saying, they ain't coming to talk with nobody, man. All right, so, you know, certain things you hear these devils say, you got to take it with a grain of salt, man. But nevertheless, you know, Esau, he already know what the deal is, man. Like, he already know what time it is.
Cigar-shaped ship. They are a black race. They look like African Americans.
He said this was a black race. They look like African Americans. All right. And don't the scriptures say that the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, is a man of war? So they came off the ships with heavy weapons, man. Look, hold on. Let's get Isaiah. Because look, the angels, they're coming back to do battle, man. See, they're coming back to destroy these heathen nations and to deliver the elect. Isaiah 66. And let me see. Let's start at 14. And when ye see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall flourish like an herb. And the hand of the Lord shall be known toward his servants, and his indignation toward his enemies. Yeah, that's what the Lord's coming to do. He's coming to render his indignation to his enemies, right? Verse 15, for behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. All right? So this is what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and the hosts of heaven are coming to do. All right, they're coming to bring fury and anger, judgment upon the earth, man, with flames of fire. You see, and he's going to do this with his chariots, okay? For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. Now that plead is not talking about that he's going to beg, oh, please let my people go. Oh, please stop doing your wickedness. No, that a plea there means that he's going to judge. Okay, he's going to slay. All right, these heathen nations, man. The Lord will plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. You see that? So once again, man, you know, these Edomites, they see what time it is, man. And they know that their time is short. This is why this NWO is about to come down like a freight train on the people. Right? And come 2025, that's going to be the mode in which Esau is going to be in. Right? Mystery orbs seen hovering over Minnesota sky. Right? Following recent reports of drones hovering over New York and New Jersey, mysterious glowing orbs have this week been seen moving in the skies above Minnesota. Video footage uploaded by Fox News on Wednesday shows two orbs floating in the sky, eventually moving around before disappearing. Let's see if we can get that. Let's let this ad play.
This is a video of the Morris County drones with characteristic triangle lights on the back or underneath.
All right, now that right there, you know, that very well may be an actual drone, right? But that's not what Esau was seeing, because it says here two orbs, okay? So these were orbs of light that they saw hovering in the sky, all right? Eventually moving around before disappearing. The last time I checked, drones don't appear as orbs, and they don't just move around and just disappear all of a sudden. That's not how they operate, right? It says eyewitness Deborah Wagner from Northfield, Minnesota said in the video, "We started trying to follow them, but they won't be followed. They just like this. They disappear. Whenever anybody moves towards them, they back off." All right, so that's not a drone, man. Okay, that's an intelligent craft that's being operated right there. Right, later in the video, the orbs are shown hovering with lights blinking against the night sky. As reported by Fox News, Wagner's daughter, Chrissy Grady, who lives nearby, has also seen the lights, saying, "Are these UFOs? Are they a government thing? What are they?" All right. So these Edomites, man, you know, they're perplexed, as it says in Luke the 21st chapter. All right. Let's get that. Luke 21. Luke 21, and it's all, you know, and all these things that you're seeing outline the return of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. All right, Luke 21 and 25, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory, as we just read in Isaiah the 66th chapter. All right, the Lord shall come with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his indignation. All right, with flames of fury, man. This all outlines the day of the Lord, right? And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. So these sightings, you know, all these things that are being seen in the earth, these so-called UAPs, which are the chariots, these things outline our salvation that's coming. Okay. And according to Wisdom of Solomon, let's get that. According to what is that? Wisdom of Solomon. I think that's the fourth. Wisdom of Solomon, fifth chapter. Wisdom of Solomon, the fifth chapter. Yep. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. Verse 2. When they shall see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. So our salvation is going to be a strange salvation, man. Okay, that's why I said so far beyond all that they look for. So when the heathen see the elect getting beamed up in the chariots and being saved from the destruction, that's going to be a strange salvation, man. And what are they going to say? Verse 3. And they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. Yeah. The so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans of that day, they're going to look at us like, wow, these are the chosen of the Lord. Okay, the Lord loved these people. These niggas, these spicks, these tontos, right? Right? That's why it says this was he whom we had sometime in derision and a proverb of reproach. Oh, y'all ain't nothing but some niggas, man. Y'all don't know nothing. You're worthless. You're the bottom of the barrel. Okay, no, you don't have anything. You're worthless, right? This is what the world has told us, right? Verse 4. But this is what they're going to say when it's all said and done. Verse 4. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of God? And his lot is among the saints. You see that? It says, how are they numbered among the children of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and his lot is among the saints. Verse 6, therefore have we erred from the way of truth. Yeah, we have believed in lies. Okay, Jeremiah 16:19, our fathers have inherited us lies and things wherein there is no profit. Right, that's gonna be in the day, right, which it's really happening right now, but in that day it's going to be even more profound. Therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness has not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yeah, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way, but as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it. All right, now let me go to Second Ezra, the 3rd chapter. All right, because the heathen, they have not known the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. All right, only Jacob, only the elect. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, verse 2nd Ezra 3:33. And yet their reward appeareth not, and their labor hath no fruit. For I have gone here and there through the heathen, and I see that they flow in wealth and think not upon thy commandments. Yeah, and this is why Jake got to understand, man, this is the time of the Gentiles, man. This is their time. They have their kingdom, have their setup for them to live good. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord did this to us to make us envious and jealous, man, because this is what we're supposed to have, right? But the Lord raised up the heathen over us because of our transgressions, man. So now we have to serve them in the one of all things. But in the kingdom to come, it's going to be reversed. They're going to serve us. All right. They're going to come to us for the one of all things, man, because we're going to have control of the earth. We're going to have the dominion, right? That's why it says, and I see that they flow in wealth, right? You know what I'm saying? You look at these elite bankers, these rich ass Edomites, they can get whatever they want, right? They don't got to lift a finger the day in their life. Like they have servants from the time that they're born to the day that they die. All right. They flow in wealth and think not upon thy commandments. They don't know Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Verse 34, weigh thou therefore our wickedness now in the balance, and theirs also that dwell in the world, and so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel. 35, or when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in thy sight? Or what people have so kept thy commandments? Verse 36, thou shalt find that Israel by name hath kept thy precepts, but not the heathen. All right, so listen, man, only Only the Israelites know Yahweh Bashmel Shai. Okay, mainly the elect on this go round. All right, in the kingdom, all Israelites are going to be good, but this time it's all about the elect, man. Okay, it's all about the chosen among the chosen. You see, so these other heathen nations, they don't know Yahweh Bashmel Shai, man. All right, the Lord has not dealt with any other nation. You see, so that's why they're gonna say, how have we, we have erred from the way of truth. All right, and they're gonna remember the Israelites, the doctrine that we came with, and they're gonna remember, wow, the whole time they was telling the truth and we regarded it not. Why? Because they were given over unto that strong delusion. Okay, the Lord wasn't dealing with them, man, as we just read. All right, so our salvation is going to be a strange salvation to these other nations, man. It ain't nothing that they can do about it. All right, Esau and the heathen, their time is coming to an end. All right, and the kingdom of Yasha'Allah is being set up right before their eyes. Right, New Jersey's largest Salakia, New Jersey's largest utility firm begs feds to shut down airspace over nuclear plant as mystery drone spotted. Okay, so now Esau, he's looking to come in with these decrees and these laws to justify shutting down airspace and travel from these cities. And this goes into 2nd Ezra the 15th chapter. Let's go there. Right, because it tells you that a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Right, because they trying to shut down the airspace. Commercial travel is going to stop. You see what I'm saying? All because of these what he's labeling as drones. Okay, which if Esau told you what it really was, people would rise up against this damn devil, man. But he's gonna sell you drones because drones are something that people are familiar in this earthly realm. Okay, they don't know about the chariots of Yahweh Bashmel Shai. Okay, but if you say that it's drones, you can say, oh, China's spying on us, oh, Russia's spying on us, as they've already said that Iran, they're spying on us, but you haven't shot none of these down. All right. So what's really going on here? Well, Esau, he's setting you up for the okie doke. All right. Esau, the so-called white man, he's setting you up to be taken. Right. That's really what's going on here, man. This is why he's selling this whole narrative of these things are drones. Well, that's not what they are, man. This is not what people are seeing. They're seeing so-called UAPs, the chariots of Yahweh Bashmel Shai. Right. 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Okay, going into civil war, seditions, right? That's the point. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. They're gonna have checkpoints, right? You're not gonna be able to enter a city unless you have a digital ID soon come. All right. And guess what? They're gonna usher these measures in by way of chaos, by way of confusion. You see? Verse 18, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. All right. So people are greatly afraid upon the face of the earth, man, especially with these, sightings that are going on, man. Like people are terrified. Okay. Especially these Edomites. Right. So, yeah, we can get some headlines from off of the people's voice and we can close out. Lord willing, this lesson has been edifying so far. Right. Trump suggests shooting down mysterious quote unquote drones. All right, now these elites, they are already in the process of moving into the bunkers. All right, because they already see what time it is, and once again, Esau knows that these aren't drones. That's just him trying to control the narrative. But what's really going on? Let's go to Revelation, the 6th chapter. Y'all know where I'm going. Revelation chapter 6, right? Because listen, these devils know that the day of Yahweh Bashmel Shai is coming. All right, so that this is why they're moving into the bunkers. You know what I'm saying? They have these high tech facilities in which they feel as though they're going to be able to be safe and fight against the Lord when He returns, right? But let's see what the scriptures say. Revelation 6 and 15. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. Okay, which that's code word for bunkers. Okay, these devils, they have what you call underground cities, okay, in which they have whole complexes that are run inside these mountains, you know what I'm saying, under the rocks, man. Okay, in which, you know, they have years worth of food, they have years worth of pretty much anything that they need, okay, because to survive a nuclear fallout, or, you know, what it really is, the judgment of the Lord. And you know, the Esau's so proud that he really believes these things are going to save him. Now what they going to say, verse 16, and said to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. Right, as we read in Isaiah 66. Okay, the Lord is coming with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger in flames of fury. Okay, this is what entails the wrath of the Lamb, right? For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Ain't nobody gonna be able to stand in that day, man. And these Edomites already know that. Okay, they already know what time it is, man. So, hey, once again, call halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Listen, we're living in some very beautiful times in which, you know, the Lord is about to fuck these devils up, and rightfully so. Check this out. Gates insider admits, quote, war drones are spraying chemtrails over America. Which, what else is new? Right, these devils been spraying chemtrails, man, but they're only about to, you know, ramp it up, you know, because they're gonna need to, you know, kill off as many people as possible. You see. Kill Gates admits Disease X is elite's final solution for a NWO. The desperate elite are engineering the next phase of their control agenda, leveraging fear and panic through a new disease. According to a whistleblower from the Gates Foundation, Kill Gates has ramped up preparations for Disease X, a looming health crisis designed to justify forced V's and forever lockdowns in 15-minute cities across the Western world. This is the man of sin, okay? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, all right? Habakkuk 2, matter of fact, let's just go to it, man, all right? Habakkuk, 2nd chapter, Habakkuk 2, and verse 5, it says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, his philosophies, his perverse way of a life, right? He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death. Okay, this man is as death, man. This is his MO, to produce death upon the earth. And you know, wasn't it these devils that said that they want to knock off majority of humanity in 2025, leaving only 500 million people to be controlled in the NWO? That's what they said. He is as death. Everywhere this devil goes, death follows him, man, and cannot be satisfied. You would think Esau having, you know, Esau is in his rulership, so he has all of what he could possibly want, man. He has the whole of the planet Earth, all the resources. He has the fatness of the earth, right, as was given in his blessing. But he's still not satisfied. See, he wants more, right? This man wants to be under your skin. This man wants to be, you know, he wants to replace the Most High. But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people, right? And that's what he's trying to do with this NWO, right? He's trying to gather unto him all nations and all people, just like it was with the Tower of Babel, right? At the time of Nimrod in the Tower of Babel, you know, Nimrod, you know, he brought together, he heaped unto him all nations and all people, and they were of one language and of one speech, and they were all on one accord to form at that time what was the NWO of that time. Well, guess what? Esau, he's in the power seat now, and he's looking to do the same thing, okay? And it's all to what? Rebel against the Most High, to overcome Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, so that he may become, you know, God over the earth, man. Right? This is what it's all about. Right? So really, it's not Esau that you should fear. It's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai that you should fear, man, because these devils can't do nothing unless the Lord allows them to do it, unless they get permission from the Lord. Because after all, you know, it says in the Psalms that you know, the wicked, okay, which according to the Bible, the wicked is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the sword of the Most High. Okay, so the Most High uses these devils to bring death and destruction upon this earth, man. Okay, that's what their intended use is for. Remember, these are the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction. Okay, the Edomites, right? That's why, once this is all said and done, they're all going to be Obadiah 1 and 18. Okay, they're not going to exist no more because they have already served their purpose of doing what the Most High wanted them to do on the earth. Because in the kingdom, it's not going to be no more wickedness, man. All right, so therefore, the wicked don't need to exist no more. They're going to be a relic of the past. All right. So they were looking to have your ass in 15-minute cities. Okay. Look at that. This man, hey, these Edomites are the absolute devil. And they know that they're the devil, man. Their mind is just warped to do evil and wickedness. That's why they're the wicked. All right. If you've been connecting the dots, the pattern is disturbingly familiar. Tabletop exercises involving Kill Gates, the WEF, and the WHO. Mainstream media amplifying fear with synchronized narratives. Governments quietly rewriting laws to enforce V's. And Klaus Schwab dropping cryptic hints about the end of America and death of the nation state. So these Edomites, they're done with America. All right, they're completely done with America. This this whole freedom of religion and freedom of speech and all this, they're about to do away with all that. Okay, and ultimately they're doing this because the Lord wants them to do it. All right. Will Smith denies links to Diddy despite attending Notorious party featuring Nick. And that's another thing, man. The Lord, he's really bringing out the truth. All these entertainers and celebrities and what have you, those that are large in this world, the Lord is putting their shit out there on Front Street, man. Why? Because this is the end for the wicked. This world was for the wicked. Okay? And the world to come is for the righteous. Right? So all these wicked ass individuals, man, they're all about to be exposed before it's all said and done. All right, and they're not the only ones. He's not the only one. He's not the only one. All right, they're just the black faces that have been put out there as the face of debauchery. But the real, mastermind behind even what they're doing, all right, is Esau. All right, but you're not gonna see these Edomites name pop up in the news like that. All right, they're gonna put Jake out there to take the brunt of the accusation. All right, because that's how Esau does, man. That's why you can't play ball with this devil, because at the end he's gonna turn on you. All right, the devil turning on you, man. Now he's throwing you under the bus. Pulsating energy orb captured by ABC News film crew in New Jersey. Yeah. It's going down, man. We are at the end, brothers and sisters, no doubt about it. Israel preparing to strike nuclear sites in Iran. Nancy Pelosi admitted to a hospital in Europe, and she was behind that hit on that CEO. They got hit up from United Healthcare. Right now she's in the hospital. These devils are something else, man. Jamie Foxx exposes Diddy's satanic freak-off parties. I left early because they were evil. Now, even Jamie Foxx, he got dirt on him too. All right? He got dirt on him too. Now, that's going to come out in a due time, but the Lord got the spirit on, these certain celebrities to be like, hey, look, because they already see what's going on, They see the Will Smith and Diddy and Barack Obama. These names are starting to come out, and it's Jake that's at the forefront. So you're gonna have certain of them come out, and they gonna try to defend their position, try to make it seem like they ain't do nothing wrong. But listen, man, Esau got dirt on all these individuals, man. In order for you to be up in Hollywood, you have to be involved in some wicked, weird, satanic shit, man. All right, that's just what it is. So even Jamie Foxx, he not innocent neither, man. All right, hundreds of vials of disease X going missing. Wonder what's going on with that, right? Trump vows to abolish daylight saving time. Mysterious drone spotted over main U.S. military base in Europe. All right, so you got a lot going on, Look at this nigga. Jay-Z named prime suspect in Snuff Daddy's case as trial of dead children. God damn. Yeah, man. You know, you see everything's coming out. You know, everything's coming out, man. The truth is flourishing. You know, and all the wicked, you know, they got to have their time. You know, the wicked got to have their time, man, but it's all coming to an end. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and, close out right here. You know, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying through the Rakah Kadash. In closing, call halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. And until next time, Lord willing, shalom to the elect, Kam Yasha'Allah, in the Bible ball. Shalom.